Hey guys, how's it going? So as you know, in the last 2 weeks, a lot of rumors have been coming up about the iPad2. Now, if you know in the title above, I named this iPad2 versus the world because basically it's Apple against everyone else. And that's because since the iPad came out, well, it's the early iPad that came out, every other company is out there. Every other company is trying to get a bite of that, touch tablet. I mean, before the iPad came out, I think it was HP, a couple of other companies came out with, a touch computer. Like, just imagine like the iMac or all-in-one computer, but it was all touch. Now that's great, but I don't see how the average consumer would find that handy. I mean, I would find that handy a couple of times. I'll have my keyboard mouse out there, typing away, but I'm not going to suddenly take my finger and then touch the screen, and just wiggle about, because it's not, it's not that it's not human to do it, but for so many years we've told not to touch the screen, especially if it's a glossy screen like the iMac. I hate to say someone comes in my house and say, "Hey, what's that?" and they touch the screen. I'm just like, no. Besides that, I'm not too sure how that market's going. If anyone knows how that market's really going in the touch computer way, give me a yell. But so they thought, if they make a tablet, they're going to get some snippet of that profit. So far, a lot of companies out there like the HP, Lenovo, the Samsung Galaxy Tab, they're all out there making their own tablet. Now the thing is, what they've done is they haven't copied exactly the same thing as the iPad. They sort of made it better because that's what they need to do, because to compete in the market you have to have something better than the other company. And all these other companies are making, their tablets with a webcam, flash, RAM, and all this stuff. It's pretty powerful. Like, the tablets are pretty powerful. But I like to compare one tablet, which is the Samsung Galaxy Tab, to the iPad. So one thing really different about it is the size. I mean, there's a dramatic size difference between the iPad and the Samsung Galaxy Tab. Now, as you see in the background, there's my iPad just sitting there, chilling. But it's pretty big. I mean, it's about, let's just say under 10 inches. But it's alright. Like, it comes in handy to watch movies, to do web browsing, etc. But I'm not going to pull it out in the shopping center and just, check my emails. Yeah, I have a phone for that. But the thing is, I'll be happy to pull out the Samsung Galaxy Tab because it's not so big. But it does have a camera on there. It does have phone capabilities on there. And I'm not going to not going to pull that out and be like, yeah, hey, just give me a second while I plug my headphones in because I look like a retard holding this. So that's the thing. It's a little bit weird. I'm actually glad that they sort of cut off the phone capabilities on the iPad, but sort of disappointment on the camera, but not very disappointment on the camera because, again, I have a phone for that. It'll be good. Yeah, it'll be good to do web conferencing or Skyping on the iPad. But then again, I use Skype a lot. And when I talk to people, I'm always doing something else, like, multitasking, right? So when Skype runs in the background, does it cut off the webcam on the iPad? I don't know. Has anyone tried that? Or has anyone tried that with the iPhone? If you're having a Skype call and then you close it, does it actually physically close the program? Because it's still running, right? Anyways, besides that, iPad 2 is in production, right? Oh, that's what the rumors say. So what do you think? Well, what's Apple going to put in it? What I think, it's going to have more processor speed, a little bit faster, and it's definitely going to have a camera because a lot of companies now are coming out with their camera. Apple has to compete with that. But I think it was sort of a marketing thing. Obviously, I mean, they had a tiny camera in the friggin', iPad Nano, yeah, which could take like VGA quality. Oh no, it could take 720, yeah? Could take 720. Why couldn't they put that in the iPad? I'm sure enough they could have. I just whistled. I'm sure enough they could have put that in the iPad. But, it was a marketing technique. They thought, keep it now, put it away. Next year we'll give it to the consumer and they'll be like all crazy about it. But anyways, yeah. So what do you think about the iPad 2? Do you reckon it's going to be a big thing? Did you wait and not get the iPad to wait for the iPad 2? Or are you getting a different company, such as I think Microsoft has ones too? So are you going to get another product like the Lenovo or the Samsung Galaxy Tab, which is great, it runs on Android? But yeah, so tell me what you think about the iPad 2 and your thoughts. Okay, catch you guys later. What the hell is this? and I'll see you in the next video.
The pelvis.